you guys? This is take 3 of this video, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose. I am an online health and fitness coach for women, and I just broke into a kitchen that's beautiful and white so I can get back on YouTube. Just kidding. But if you're interested in working with me, links to that is below. So like I said, I'm back on YouTube, and this video is gonna go through a client kitchen and all of our pantry staples. But stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to tell you the one thing you can change in your kitchen to actually get you those results that you've been wanting. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to first go through our protein staples and then our snack staples. Now, if you're new to my channel, I want to tell you the way that I eat. So I eat whole food, plant-based, and I'm also vegan. So my whole philosophy on food is how can we make food tasty, how can we make it healthy, and how can we cook in under 10 minutes? Because let me just tell you something, I do not cook. I am very busy. A lot of our clients are very busy too. And no one wants to be chopping vegetables or making a chickpea stew at 6 p.m. when they come home from work and they are exhausted. And that really is a problem, right? Because then you crave. Then you crave, and then you overeat, and then it's really, really hard to reach your goals. So if you feel like you want to eat healthy, if you feel like you don't want to give up the foods that you love, and if you don't like cooking, you need all of these things in your kitchen right now. Okay, first things first is going to be our protein staples. Now these are all things that you can keep in your pantry. They're non-perishable. So first, staple protein. And if you're an avid listener of me and my channel, you're gonna know what this is. This is Vital Wheat gluten. So just a little disclaimer, you guys, if anyone is gluten-free, please, please, this is pure gluten. So respect the perimeter around this if you're gluten-free. But if you're not gluten-free, this is a really cool and innovative source of protein. So with this flour, I make cookies, I make blondies, I make muffins, I make bread, and I make those little protein buns, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, okay? So this is cool because it has about 20 grams of protein for less than 100 calories. It's pure protein. You can make a fake meat with this too, and it's kind of like the vegan's version of chicken. So it's awesome because I don't know about you guys, but I personally love carbs. So I would rather have a piece of bread than a piece of meat, right? So this is really cool. You can get your protein in, and it tastes really good. It's like dessert. So this is awesome. Keep this in your pantry. You can make my air fryer protein buns in less than 12 minutes in the air fryer. You can make a banana bread in the oven, muffins, super versatile and a great source of protein. Second protein staple is TVP. So TVP literally is like cornflakes. So what is this? What is this? TVP is defatted soy. So per 80 calories, right, it's low calorie, you're gonna get 12 grams of protein. And TVP is so awesome because you can make anything with it in instant. So what you can do, and what myself and my clients like doing, is we put it on our nice cream. We put it mixed into cereal as kind of like a protein granola. But another thing you can do with it too is make it into a meat substitute. So you can throw it into a soup, you can throw it into pasta, you can throw it into tacos, you can throw it into anything, and it instantly is the protein source. So it's actually really funny. I went to a Greek restaurant once, and I knew there would be nothing for me on the menu. So I brought a bag of TVP, and I just dumped it in my Greek salad. And I had 30 grams of protein right there. I was satiated and I was good and it was quick. So for all of my clients that might be like you that have no time to cook, all you could do is just come home from work, take anything, right? A can of soup, a microwaved sweet potato, frozen veggies, and you can throw TVP in and a sauce and you have a protein-packed meal in seconds. Okay. Next thing, since we're talking about soup, is veggie broth. So this is low sodium veggie broth from Trader Joe's, and I will teach my clients how to cook without oil. Now, that is a personal preference. Oil isn't necessarily bad for you. However, oil has a lot of calories. So that is one thing that you might be able to change too if you feel like, you just don't know why you might not be losing weight. So if you're cooking things in a lot of oil, and believe me, I'm Italian, right? The way that I'm talking. I really had to make that switch to veggie broth in place of oil. So what you can do is heat up a non-stick pan. You can put veggie broth, then you can saute your onions and garlic in that. You can put veggie broth in the air fryer as you do some chopped up broccoli for air fried broccoli. So really think about everything you use with oil, and you can replace it with veggie broth. So this is a great pantry staple that will save you a ton of calories. Okay, and then the next little protein thing, at PLCU, my coaching program, we have what we teach is optimal protein sources and booster protein sources. So this is an example of a booster protein source because it has a little bit of protein in it. So this is a really cool sprinkle on salads to give it that cheesy flavor. I put it on my salads. This is gonna be awesome on top of pasta, and it's gonna have like 6 grams of protein in there. So this is something, again, you could do at TVP, super easy, super quick, and it stays in your pantry. Okay. The next thing I wanna show you is some freezer staples. Now, these are a little bit processed, however, they are great options to have in a pinch. Thursday, Friday nights, you get home from work, sometimes you just don't want to cook. So having things that might be a little bit more processed can save you overeating on takeout. Because that is one of the hugest issues I see with the vast majority of my clients coming in, where they try to be good all week and then the nights hit when they're tired, and then they'll default to their old habits, to Taco Bell, to pizza, whatever. So if you can have some quick things that are tasty in your freezer, you can have that instead. So first thing, speaking of tasty, is the vegan pasta bowl from Trader Joe's. This is gonna have 30 grams of protein for around 400 calories. So this is an awesome, awesome, awesome option. You can pop it in the microwave. And then what I love doing with things like this, like pre-made meals, is adding things into them. So you can add spinach into it. You can add frozen veggies into it. You can add in more TVP into it and really make yourself a hearty thing that's gonna have flavor. Okay, second thing from Trader Joe's, because we all love Trader Joe's here, is our high protein veggie burger. So this is awesome because this is gonna have, again, around 30 grams of protein, and it's made from pea. And that is an awesome source of lysine, which is a really important amino acid that vegans need, right? And then the third thing is gonna be a protein bagel. So this is awesome because you can obviously have this for breakfast if you're running out the door. You can have it when you get home from work if you don't feel like cooking. But this bagel is gonna have up to 30 grams of protein. It's low in carbs, it's about 40 grams of carbs, and around 160 calories. So this is perfect, and one of those things where you can get protein in if you're someone that doesn't like eating meat, or if you don't like eating the vegan mock meats or tofu, whatever that is. So having things in your freezer is also super important. Okay, so I raided the freezer again and found this, and this is vegan dessert. So you don't need to get this. This is imported from a bakery, but I do want to touch on stocking yourself up with things to keep you on track. I tell all my clients that have a sweet tooth to actually eat dessert. The biggest issue I see with the vast majority of clients coming to us is that they try to give up the bread. They try to give up the sugar, and then they just end up falling off. So why not instead make a swap? So this, I'll just show you guys what this is. It's from Gazelle's Bakery. You can order it online, and it has super good macros. So it has low amount of calories, low amount of carbs, fat, and a good amount of protein. And this is a peanut butter and jelly bar, and this is a brownie. So having something like this with wholesome ingredients that is gonna fit into your nutrition parameters or macros, right, is gonna keep you on track. It's gonna keep you satiated, and then you're not gonna start snacking on things that are gonna add up. So keep yourself prepared and eat the sugar, just make a swap. One of the things you should keep in your pantry is organic pumpkin. So during Thanksgiving, when Trader Joe's and Whole Foods there's a whole aisle of these cans of pumpkin, you better grab them fast because they're gonna be gone the next week. And this is a key ingredient to one of our staple recipes that we like to call poop pudding. So please block this out if that's not a word to say on YouTube, but poop pudding is either made from sweet potatoes or from pumpkin. Pumpkin is gonna it's a high volume food. So you can have a lot of it for a low amount of calories. So what we like to do is do pumpkin with peanut butter. Now this house that I broke into has a lot of cool snacks. So this is a chocolate peanut butter cup peanut butter. So again, if you have a sweet tooth, if you just plan to have this in, it can be super helpful. So you can do this peanut butter with this canned pumpkin, and then you can do cocoa powder and then a little bit of date syrup. And that is gonna be your main ingredients for that poop pudding. So it literally tastes like the most decadent chocolate pudding in the entire world, and it has wholesome ingredients. So this is another staple that you can have. This is from Trader Joe's. It's the date syrup, or you can make my date paste, which is just blending the medjool dates with some water and keeping it in your fridge. Another staple that I found in this kitchen is Creatures of Habit oatmeal. So this is awesome if you're traveling or if you are running out to work in the morning and don't have time. So let's open her up. So this pack of oatmeal is gonna have 30 grams of protein, it's low in fat, and it's a little bit low in carbs. So you can just throw that in, use the coffee machine at work, or you can make overnight oats with this at home. And it's gonna be packed with protein, with some good healthy fats, and it tastes really good too. So this is definitely a staple that we recommend to all of our clients who are super busy or are traveling. And then to go with your oatmeal, it's always good to have nut milk in your pantry. You never know when you need it. So this is almond milk, but we'll recommend higher protein nut milks for our clients who are trying to crush some fitness goals as well. And then next thing for just more of a snack are dried edamame. So these are awesome because they have that crunch. If anyone on here likes that crunch, they have that crunch, and they're gonna be high in protein. So beans and legumes are things that we teach our clients are booster proteins. So it's not a main source of protein, but it's gonna help add things in throughout your day. So this is awesome. Another snack too, or just simple rice cakes. This is salt-free rice cakes, and you can do rice cakes with some peanut butter. If you use powdered peanut butter, it's gonna have a little bit more protein, and that's an awesome snack. And then last but not least, protein bars. So we love our no-cow bars here. Most clients love these. And if you're looking for a bar with a little bit more wholesome ingredients, there's another brand called Good Cravings. So these are things, right, we don't teach our clients to rely on protein powder or protein bars, but they're good supplements. If you're traveling, if you're at work, a meeting runs late, having things in your car if you're commuting, because like I keep saying in this video, the biggest issue that I see is people just not being prepared with things, then ending up defaulting to something that might not be as wholesome or is easy to overeat on. And that's the reason why you're not getting your goals, is because you're overeating. So having things like this at home, in your car to keep you on track is just gonna make your goals happen a lot faster. Okay, so those are all the things that we have in our pantries. We tell our clients to have in their pantries because the whole goal of this lifestyle is the fact that it's a lifestyle. So these are things that will just help you while you're losing fat, while you're in maintenance, and then while you're in muscle building. And if you make these tweaks, you can really, really, really tailor your diet to make it work for you. So we've gotten to the end of the video, and I'm gonna reveal the one thing that you can change right now to get your results. the one thing that you can do right now is add fiber to your meal. Didn't you think I was going to say protein? I know you're thinking that. But the one thing that I want to say is add fiber. So if you're adding plant protein, you're getting fiber with it. If you're adding more fiber, if you're adding more vegetables, if you're adding more things that are nutrient dense, you're going to feel full, you're going to get more energy, you'll be more likely to go to the gym, you'll be more likely to go to bed earlier, you'll be happier, you'll feel better. And when you feel better, being consistent is just what you do. Okay? All right, you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoy these staple ingredients and some staple things that you can add to your pantry. And like I said, I'm going to be back on YouTube, so don't forget to check the link in my bio for my recipes, for my free Facebook group, and let me know exactly what you guys want to see. All right, you guys, see you later. Bye.